A lot of you noticed my appearance. I've gotten that a lot, trust me. PMs, box full. So, I wanted to quickly go over that now. As I started into magic when I saw David Blaine doing magic on TV. And I was a lonely kid in high school, or not, in middle school actually, and I was thinking to myself, oh wow, that'd be cool, do magic, because they never really talk about me, like they were talking about David Blaine. And as I said, I was kind of a loner kid that sat in the corner, so not having any friends really to practice it on, the only people I could really practice it on were people I had no idea who they were. And that kind of definitely made an influence on who I am now, because I've never been worried about performing for people. So, and also here's a bit of advice: just do it. Just go out and do it. Don't worry. Are they gonna like it? Are they not gonna like it? Are they gonna see it? I'm gonna be scared. Don't worry about that. Chances are, you're never gonna see them again. Simple as that. So you do something. If you mess up, that's fine. That's cool. Go ahead, mess up. One of my buddies I used to perform with, he said the best thing that actually ever happened to him in performing. One night he went out and he screwed up completely, royally. Everything he did, he messed up. He lost cards, he dropped coins, he dropped a shell. I mean, they knew, just screwed everything up. And he said that was the best thing that ever happened to him, because now he could start new. He basically bottomed out. He had no dignity left, because of how badly he messed up. So now he just built himself up. I read this quote, I don't remember who it was by, but I read this, that you never really fail, you're just given another chance. True failure is only when you don't take that another chance. So, just remember that. You only truly fail when you actually give up. So, just something to remember. But yeah, okay. So then started doing magic because of that, and because of that I've never had the real fear of speaking in front of people or anything like that. But also, being kind of the lonely kid leaves its darker side on you. And something that I learned in the beginning is that in doing magic, there are certain things people believe with. If somebody walks up to you, if like a lighthearted, goofy looking guy, or like a clown person comes up to somebody who does a couple of tricks, they're thinking, oh yeah, good tricks, yeah, and they're entertained, and that's fine. But yet, if somebody looking like me comes up to someone and says, does the same tricks, there's a different kind of belief there. There's a more of a supernatural kind of thing, because for some reason they relate people that look like me to kind of a darker supernatural thing. And for some reason people believe in black magic before they believe in like white magic, I guess you'd say. They believe in an evil side before they believe in an angelic side. So it's kind of my way to play off of that, That's what I'd like to do. I mean, if I wasn't doing magic, I'd probably still dress kind of like this, but not to the same, extreme, just because I know that I get to play off of it. Like I usually don't, do makeup this heavy walking around the streets, but if I'm doing a stage show or something like that, I'll definitely do this. But I'll do a little bit of, for instance, eye makeup, because of it's also built in misdirection. People look in your eyes for a second longer. I tested this out on my friend before, where they just look at you for a little bit longer. Not much, but just a little bit, just enough. Maybe you just need that, that extra half a second to do your pass, or you need an extra second just to get your break. Whatever it is, it for me it really helps. This one, listen to this one. For instance, having a black nail polish. Hear this one out. They're gonna be staring at your hands, but not the cards. And if you think about that, it makes sense, because you don't want people to burn your hands. But if they're burning your hands and you have a built-in distraction chance, that'd be like having a tattoo on your hand. It's the same principle, but you can just remove this quicker than you can a tattoo. Another magician, they see what's going on and they can watch the magic, but there's a little bit of a distraction there, you know. Maybe the way the sun hits your nail polish, hits my nail polish, it'll reflect the light a little bit differently, and kind of a little bit of distraction. You know, I mean, you can't really control that kind of thing, but you can definitely move on past. You can use that to your advantage. You know, so you can be, like, for instance, I do a very loose pass. My pass is very loose, very just kind of done a little bit on the spot. I mean, you can watch it, and if you're watching the cards, you'll see it, but if you're watching my hands, you won't. I saw a guy. He was wearing a long sleeve button-down shirt, and button-down shirts usually have button-up cuffs, but he also had a tattoo right here, and it was words, and you could tell that it was a word. But what would happen was, since in button-up shirts they have an opening in the cuff, right? Well, that opening in the cuff would allow people to barely see the tattoo. Again, that's built-in misdirection. I mean, it was a pretty cool tattoo. I remember what it said, but it's a pretty cool tattoo. I think it had magical meaning too. But they would look, and they would see the tattoo, and then they would quickly, it wouldn't take away from the magic, but they would think about the tattoo. They'd think, well, wait, what was that? And that's just, again, it's just a half a second thought that, kind of takes them off. And depending on how much you do it and how well you use it, you don't want to overdo it, but depending on how much you do it and how well you use it, you can definitely learn to use it to your advantage. It's very hard in the beginning, but once you start to learn how to use it, it works very, very well. And also, this is fun for coin magic because, you just do a couple of things, and it's all right here, and it's kind of distracted, by everything that's going on. So, yeah. So I've went to my second magic convention. Actually, that's where I saw the guy with the cuffs and the tattoo, and he told me about that, which made sense. He was actually doing fork bending, and he was doing some stuff that was just out of this world. It was amazing the way he would literally pick up a fork and it was bent, Like, and there's none of that, none of the, so it was, I couldn't believe it. He was a cool guy, though. Kind of weird, cool guy. But, some of my influences, I do a lot of different kinds of magic. I do rubber band, I do cards, coins, mentalism. I try to be well-rounded. I try to make sure that in any situation I'm ready. Just so that no matter what, I'm never really caught off guard. I mean, I wear rings. You can't see them now. I wear rings to do magic. Again, it's A, a form of misdirection. B, I like rings. And C, you can do magic with them. Yeah, it's simple as that. I like rings. Garcia, if you've noticed, he'll wear rings, and it helps because now you have a whole other option of magic. If you wear rings, might as well learn something with it. Like During just came out, and I'm telling you, I don't do a lot of it. I do ring to index finger, and just boom, and it's on, and that's good enough. It's good. People say, hey, dude, do a trick. All right, here, watch the ring. Boom, and you do it. That's enough. You can just do that, and you're fine. But now you have a situation. You have something you can do at any time. And it helps, it's really a good image builder. But you want to try to work on making yourself well-rounded. You can definitely become the best in one area, which is fine. That will definitely set you different from everybody else, because you can set. It would take a lot to set out to learn every card set in the world, because I think that would take you 2 lifetimes, and then some. But if you're gonna do something, you can either do it all the way, or you can either do all the way one thing or really well-rounded. And I'm actually really liking the well-rounded idea, because now, if I wear a long sleeve shirt, I can do disjointed, or the twisting arm illusion. That's just nice to know. Somebody says, hey, do something weird. That's just a good thing to know that you can do that. But if they say do something weird, I'm not wearing that. I'll do shrinking pinky. It's little things like that. You just need to make sure you know all this. I know I'm rambling, but it's 11:14 at night, and it's fun. It's been a long day.